me ZhatterPoint. Zatter. Everybody. We make it.
Leave my home.
All right, bro. I guess I don't know how you want to do this, but
I got it. I got it. Let me take the reins. You just sit back. You tell me when we're ready to start. You ready to start now?
and let's go. It's good.
All right. Welcome to ZhatterPoint-G. This is Cyrus Brown interviewing the General Margin after his experience in the first chapter of The Last of Us 2, Jackson. So he has now made it through the most impactful and probably disturbing part of the game. And this is the interview where we're going to find out how he feels about that. So go ahead. Give me your feedback.
All right. I mean, because I feel like if I hold it, I guess we had to do one right after it because, like,
Yep.
to me, there was just so many emotional parts to that. You know what I mean? Like, God damn, I didn't want him to die. Did not want him to die.
Well, you know, you're kind of jumping ahead. Let's go from Jackson.
Okay.
All
right.
Gameplay alone.
Okay.
Right? Let's just go to the simple stuff.
Okay.
Snowball fight, fun as shit, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
No. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
Kind of catch up. You know. So
let's talk about that part first, and then we can go back and do that. That way, I'd rather just talk about the Joel impact. That's it.
You do what you do what you have to, buddy.
Because I just want everything to be out there. So
yep.
All right, so I did not expect him to die at all. I think that I didn't want to believe it. You know what I mean? I was like, no, they'll get out of it. You know, they're not going to kill the main character. One of the main characters, them two. You know what I mean? Kratos and his son, and Ellie and Joel, right? You know what I mean? But God damn, this world is brutal. This world is brutal, and you like this. Okay, so y'all knew. I knew. In life, man, you take so much life, right? You live by the sword, you die by the sword, and that's understandable. But what really impacted me is that I'm not saying it's not that the impact of, like, he had it coming, which he did. Like, anybody that lives by the sword had to die by the sword, right? But the fact that when you're going through the house and you're seeing how the peaceful side of him, of what if the world wasn't like that, what he would have never became to begin with. You see what I'm saying? Like, you go through there and the horses and everything like
he's
that.
carving horses.
He's doing stuff that as like normal life. If society would have never broke down, in the choices that he had to make after that, you know, to survive. And then especially he didn't turn back, and even if he knew it was death, he saved her life, and he did what he had to do, you know, and that was he made his choice. I knew I kind of figured it would come back.
Yep.
And man, it came back hard, and I'm shocked. I'm in denial. You know what I mean? I'm in denial about it, but it's just like, man. And then, it's a powerful scene because, and that just shows how good the game is and how invested I became in it. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, oh man, like. Why the fuck did you not give him another fucking name? Like, why do you have to say your name? But you know what? Thinking that they never came out for him anyway. You know what I mean? Just
he helped her.
Yeah, he helped her. You know what I mean?
That's the worst part of it.
That's exactly what I was saying.
He helped her.
I was like, man, he helped you. He helped you. You survived because of him.
You were dead.
Yeah.
You weren't getting out of that.
And that
part when he comes in and that bullet goes through that runner.
Yeah.
You see him for the first time again. You're like, yes.
There were so many. There was no getting out of that. There was so many people.
No.
There was no getting out. There was a lot of them. That was my whole thing. I was like, there were so many of them. And when they made it up there, he said that name like. Yeah.
And he was like, yo, act like y'all heard of us.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no. Oh no.
That was it, man.
Like, Tommy tried, dude. They beat his head in, boy. That girl pistol whipped him silly.
Oh, man, it was tough.
Yeah,
it was tough. I felt like it was.
One.
Yeah, it was tough all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, and then to do it in front of him. You know what I mean?
I know,
to do it
she
in
got
front
to
of her.
see it.
In front of her. You saw? Did you hear the blood rage? Like,
oh yeah.
Everything went quiet, and just that focus. Like, she would have killed them all if she could have. That rage, like she couldn't focus. You know what I mean? She couldn't hear nobody. She was just. That was it. She was in her rage. Mom, I'm going to kill everybody. You know what I mean? And I'm surprised. I'm surprised they let her live. You know that? I'm surprised they let her live. And what a dumb mistake to let her live.
Oh yeah, you fucked up.
Dumb mistake to let her live. Now, boy.
She's trained. Joel trained her well, dude. She's gonna turn it up like he never did. Like, oh boy, you have to remember she was taught this shit before she got like, you know what I'm saying? When you're an adult, like at the beginning of the first one, when you're an adult, right? And shit turns, you still have like a kind of a moral compass of like what's right and wrong. Some shit has to be done. But when you train a kid, right?
Yeah.
Before they even like fully hit, puberty, before they're fully, in her case, a woman, their mind is so fragile and so malleable that you can just mold it. And unfortunately, with the way the world is there, it's being molded in not the nicest way.
Well, you know what, too?
So
he taught her how to survive.
Yes.
Like, that's the whole point. It's not more or less that he told her to kill or like got her. That's how you choose your life. He taught her how to survive, and that's what makes her so deadly. That's what makes Joel so deadly, because like when they're focused and they've been learning how to survive the way they do, you can be trained all you want, but like survival is like what they did. And he made his choice, and I knew it was going to come back. I didn't know it was going to come back so goddamn soon, though. Holy shit, I didn't think it was going to come back that quick. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even get to play with Joel again. That's
I know. That's the worst part of this game. That's the worst part of this game. It is. It's like one of the biggest gripes of this game is like, you should have gave me like one mission that I could play as him again.
Man.
You know what I mean? Like, but you know what's funny? They put this game out when COVID hit, right? And the director Neil Druckmann wasn't quite done with it, but it was when like PS4s were flying off the shelf, and everybody was locked down, and they were like, "Dude, just drop it." Like, and he's like, "But I all right, fine." So I feel like he kind of reluctantly dropped it. So it was like kind of, it almost feels. I mean, some of the storyline, especially the beginning, feels a little forced and a little rushed, you know. But I get what he was going with. I get
I'm
where he was
interested
going.
to see what's going to happen because
dude.
I'm shocked. I'm kind of like, I'm still in denial. And then when the started playing the guitar with that song, you said you never got that part. You never seen that part.
I have played that game. I have never found that guitar. The only time, because there's another scene where you come across one and you play, and it ain't there. So the fact that you found that, and hold on, and you have a connection with that song.
Well, you know that's crazy because my daughter.
That's what I mean.
My daughter loves that song. Like she loves that song, and she loves the song with the. That's my oldest daughter, and she loves Deadpool, right? And in Deadpool, they play the "Take on Me" song, "Slow Down," and I was telling her that's the live version on MTV when he did it.
Let her watch that live stream.
And then when I watched that was just killing me. It was killing me that it was playing at that time, and I was just like, I was connecting it, like through my, like I could see my daughter right there in that situation. That's why I was like, man, I gotta stop. I gotta stop because I was like, I'm done with this game. Emotionally, I'm done. You know what I mean? Like right now, I need to take a break because, like,
bro, you know PewDiePie, right? You know he broke down playing the first one, like complete basket case.
Did he? Wow.
Oh yeah, came undone.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, and the second one even worse, dude. Like he's got this reaction videos with him. He's a mess, and that's good. That means because like if you don't feel something in any of those games, you're not human.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, because every one of us, even if you're not, right, it's the thought of. If you don't have kids, it's the thought of, what if I did?
Right. It's the thought of.
And if you have kids, fuck, that's even worse.
Well, you know, I mean, like I said, that world is brutal. Joel did the best he could, and he went, you know, I think it is what it is, man, and it happened, and I'm still in shock, and I'm just like, I'll be in denial that he's still dead. Hopefully, you know, he comes back.
Like it was like a nightmare or something.
Well, I hope he comes back. Like you know how they get talk to him, and I just I just hope there's like her memory. I hope there's still that connection because she's gonna need it because I want the revenge. You know what I mean? But actually, God dang, it's interesting. But I had to stop, and I guess we could do this again next week, right?
Yeah. You know, I got one question though.
Okay.
Do you have any idea what the motive might be?
Say what?
The motive?
The motive? No, I like the motive. Okay. I'm thinking it has to do because he wiped out everybody or maybe killed Marlene, right? That's the only thing I can think of. But then again, like when she was on the horse going out, he said he made a lot of enemies. Remember, they made a lot of enemies going across America with her. You know what I mean?
Remember too, there's a 20-year gap between.
There's a lot. There's a big. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You know what I mean? We'll find out later what it is or what it could be, and I'm excited to find out. And Ellie, we're gonna have to handle it either way.
Yep.
So
she will. Yes, she will. Your reaction was great, though, dude. Even listen, the boys that were on watching, Donnie was watching, Brandon was watching. We all knew what was coming. We were waiting, and we wanted to see it. You gave it. It was great. Marvel's Avengers. Such a love-hate relationship with this game.
title and characters I absolutely love. I really do. But there's things in it that just, you know, there's great things that I love about it. And there's little quirks and little things that that don't really make me hate it, but just, you know, kind of make it such a bummer at times.
Sir, if you wouldn't mind, talk for a second so I could check these
One more time with the mic check, mic check. Am I heard? Am I heard? Amber heard. Amber heard.
fucking stupid. Fucking Amber Heard. Amber Heard.
Am I heard? Am I heard?
Am I heard? Am I heard? Amber Heard. Amber Heard.
You gotta make it relevant, right?
It is irrelevant to this game, right? I mean, I'm just saying. Amber Heard is irrelevant to this game here.
Well, but she's trending right now. That was my point.
She's trending, not for the right reasons, but trending nevertheless.
Still trending. Never said it was. She's leaving hot. She's leaving hot sauces on the bed.
I'm almost saying, he said he came back with a cheesy, greasy gordita.
He said, I walked to my bed to see what would appear to be human fecal matter.
Oh
my God. Myself.
What do you mean you thought yourself? He just sat there and was like,
just pondered it, just like, wait, is that a turd in my bed?
Is that an Amber Heard in my bed?
Right? Is that an Amber turd?
Is that an Amber turd in my bed, in my Amber Heard? Oh, that is so messed up. I swear to God.
What would you be mad about? Would you rather catch a shit in your bed or another man?
You know, I think I'm gonna go with the turd. I didn't think about it for a minute.
That was a good question.
It stumped me there for a minute. Of course, a man, right? But wait a minute. Did she deliberately take that shit? Then I'll be kind of mad at that, man.
Shit.
Oh my God! All right, man.